Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. And now, I just got off work and I'm feeling amazing. Today, I'm not going to be doing as much fucking yapping. Today I feel a fucking 10 out of 10. I'm going to be doing all of the workouts at my fucking capacity. And now today, I'm actually doing something a little bit different because, let's see if y'all can check this out. It's checking the reflection. Your boy using the fucking camera, you know what I'm saying? And we're leveling up things one step at a time. Right now, this video, you might not be able to hear me, so I'm actually projecting my voice a little bit. And honestly speaking, the mic's coming in the mail, but I wanted to fucking play around with it, especially since my phone's batteries was, no, not the battery, the storage was all the way filled up with backdated clips. So, fuck it. We're going with the camera, y'all. I'll see y'all on the inside. Today we're gonna have a legendary arm day, y'all. Let's get this shit going. Alright, so fuck it. So right now, I just had the biggest fucking headache. I done did 2 sets off camera because I can't figure the fucking camera out. And honestly speaking, it's kind of fun to play around with, bro. Just the process of not knowing anything about how to record on the camera. And I wasn't even gonna record today, but fuck, my other phone was full on storage, so I just had to. And now, honestly speaking, on today we're gonna have a bicep, more bicep focused arm day because I honestly feel like my triceps are actually getting good, but my forearms and my biceps are starting to slack off a little bit. And it honestly feels like because I can go heavier whenever I do bicep, especially with the tricep extensions, yo. That's just fucking through. So, alright, let's go ahead and get into this next set. This is gonna be my, instead of doing the whole supersets like I've been doing in the past, right now we're actually doing just solid sets. So we're gonna do, right now we're working on dumbbell curls, okay? Now we're gonna be doing about 4 more sets. Let's keep this workout going, yeah? I'm still waiting for that fucking pre-workout to hit. I swear. Honestly speaking, nothing worse than taking, especially because I took 2 shots, bro. I'm supposed to be feeling it at this point. Like, usually whenever I get like 2 or 3 shots in my system, I usually start feeling it pretty fast. But today, I done did those like 3 shots earlier, and I got another half shot in here. But that shit ain't hitting work. Fuck. So for me, I'm actually thinking about switching back to my old pre-workout because I tried Ghost just to switch it up and try something new. And I swear to God, I feel like every time I go out of my way to try something new, I'm reinforcing the fact that I fucking shit it. You know what I mean? Because that shit was fucking ass. It's not hitting right. I don't know. Shit's just not it, bro. Alright, y'all. We'll go ahead and switch up the angle so we can try to get a few different angles in this bitch. Alright. And now, honestly speaking, for me, I'm fucking with this camera setup. And now, honestly speaking, one thing I'm probably gonna have to work on is just right now, I'm gonna be using this thing as a microphone until the wireless microphone comes in. So the angles are gonna be a little bit limited. I'm gonna have to be close to the camera. But honestly speaking, today I'm not carbed up. Like, I only had 1 meal with a total of like 600 calories. And out of those 600 calories, I probably had 40, 50 carbs. So right now I'm feeling decarb like a bitch. On God. But I just need to make sure I wake up in the morning and start eating more because right now I'm meeting my protein intake, but I'm not meeting my carbohydrate intake. So whenever I come in here and I'm actually doing some aerobic workouts, their shit's killing me. Like right now, I feel like shit, but we're gonna get it through nonetheless. All right. Now, usually after I do my curling sets, I move into my tricep extensions so I can get a fat burn. But like I told y'all, bro, today we're going to have more of a focus on the bicep. Because right now, my tricep feels good. Just I need to start working more on the inner bicep, but also on my forearm. You know, try to make sure we're well-rounded, y'all. Alright, y'all. Let's move into the next set. We're going to go straight into tricep, extensions. I'm just going to do one more set of these. And fuck it, I'll do it on camera just so y'all can see I ain't counting it. And honestly speaking, one thing I do once I get into the heavier sets is switch to alternating curls. One more. I'm not gonna cap y'all, between me and you, I feel like absolute shit. But honestly speaking, I'm still gonna show up because I made a promise to y'all. Today, I was gonna come in here and work out without filming, and then I was like, fuck it. How about the camera? I ain't got no mic, but we can make it work. Having no mic is better than, well, this is a mic. So having to talk close to the camera is better than not recording my sets. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing this shit for every one of you guys at home who can't work out by yourself, who need some kind of motivation. I'm here for you. Let's go ahead and move into this next set. I'm gonna go ahead and get the barbell, and we're gonna go ahead and do some dumbbell, tricep curls. You can tell I'm not carved up much. Some of my sentences not making no goddamn sense. Alright, y'all. Let's switch it up. Alright, y'all. So now I'm moving into the next set, and I'm just going to show you the workout because you already seen me doing it like hundreds of times at this point. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this going up. And I'm gonna do a few of these off camera because I just don't feel like recording these right now. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get into these next sets, and I'll see you on a second first. Yeah. Alright, so. You know, honestly speaking, bro, I don't care what nobody says. I've been watching a lot of fucking Leo Skeppy content, just about everything. Like I've been watching his shorts, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and the shit he's saying, it's like it's happened to me in real life, bro. He was talking about, the biggest thing that actually gave me an epiphany was to make sure that whenever you're going through life, try not to force everything. It's okay to force things that need to get forced, like waking up, going to the gym, and these kinds of things. But shit that don't need to be, hold up. The shit that don't need to be forced is shit like, just about everything else, right? Like, for instance, me. Today I had I was looking at apartments because right now I'm going to be moving, and the apartment I was looking at was at $1,600. And that was right in the price point, and everything felt fine. It felt perfect. Just the space was a little smaller, you know? And then I went to go apply to that apartment today, and the shit was taken. And I swear to God, I called them 5 times in order to see like, hey, was this taken or is it not taken? Like, what's going on here? I need to go ahead and get an update. That way I can know what the fuck I gotta do. You know what I mean? And every single time, 5 times I fucking called. Not a single time did they fucking answer. And honestly speaking, at that moment I was mad. Those 5 calls were me attempting to force the situation to be the way I want it to be, not accepting it to be the way that it is. And the new thing that I've been coming to terms with is not forcing shit. If it doesn't go, it wasn't meant for me, brother. And honestly speaking, in the moment, I had a real life confirmation that I should be acting that way, because while I was sitting there trying to force myself to find the property that I want, the way that I want, exactly the way that I fucking want. And I don't know what it was, the pool, the anemones, all of that, it just spoke to me. It looked amazing, a nice part of town and everything. So I really wanted it to be that way. And At the end of the day, they didn't answer, so I was like, fuck it. I'm over this shit. I'm done. I'm not gonna keep stressing myself out. I'm gonna get pissed off if I keep doing this. And then, in like 15 minutes after I gave up, somebody called me. And it wasn't from that apartment complex. It was from another apartment complex that I don't even remember applying to or sending my information over to. But they called me and they were like, hey, we had your records and we wanted you to see if you were still interested in the property. And I'm like, holy fucking shit. If this isn't a sign from the universe, God, or whatever the fuck, what the fuck is that? Because when I looked at the floor plan and everything, it was cheaper, bigger, and it had the same amenities as even same style of pool, the same style of fucking, indoor, like a, what is it called? A gym, the same kind of fitness, everything. And I was like, holy shit, more space, less money, and the same amenities. Like, brother, that's fucking win. And I felt like in that moment, the universe was speaking to me like, no, you weren't meant to go over there. You were meant to come here. And at that point, it gave me some real life confirmation that shit, I don't need to be forcing shit. If I'm forcing something, maybe it wasn't meant for me. And me fighting against that, it's just me reverting back to how I was before I started this fucking journey. And honestly, if I keep forcing myself against that, that's doing a disservice to myself, because that's admitting that, hey, the things you're doing is an issue. And you forcing them is you reverting back to how you used to be. And if you keep doing this, this is like throwing all of your hard work away. Now, yesterday was a real life confirmation for me. I'm not forcing shit anymore. If it doesn't go my way, it wasn't meant to be. You know what I mean? Even like this video, I'm not forcing the video. I'm just letting it flow. And honestly speaking, I feel like that's when I'll get some fucking gold, brother. But enough yapping. Let's go ahead and get into this next set of fucking tricep curls, because I'm not trying to be here for a long time. And also, something that I learned recently from a video I watched today was I haven't been dropping calories like I want to. And part of it is actually because you need to be, in order to burn fat, it's not through running. It's through walking, through low aerobic, through low cardio. I forget what they call it. Low intensity cardio, where you're not actually burning, what is that called? Carbohydrates, you're burning fat, you know? So that's interesting. So today, instead of running for 30 minutes, I'm gonna walk for 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and get this next set going, yeah? Because on my frame, I'm actually not trying to build more muscle per se. I'm more looking for strength and to slim down the physique. Because I don't know about y'all, but after a while, you start feeling fat. Even throwing around 315, it doesn't justify being a fat bitch. You know what I mean? And that's just how I've been looking at myself lately. Alright, y'all. That'll be the end of this one. Let's go ahead and get to the tricep pushdowns. I'll see y'all with the rope attachment. Alright, y'all. So now, with this one, we're getting to a different angle. We're going to do some tricep extensions right here. Oof. Alright, so, and hopefully the video doesn't come out as bad as it's looking, because on my side, it's actually looking pretty bright. And like I told you, I don't know how to use cameras. So right now, honestly speaking, I don't know how it's coming out. Hopefully it looked good, y'all. Doing alright. But yeah, it'll be alright though. I'm gonna go ahead and play around with the settings a little bit, and I'll bring y'all back once I finish out with that. Whoosh. Alright, y'all, now we're into the next set, and same thing. Right now we're just gonna do these. I'm actually gonna power through some of these sets because a motherfucker is deep hard, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna still get these fucking workouts done. I feel like shit. I didn't sleep properly. I need a blunt. I need a drink. I need just about every goddamn thing. But alright, y'all, let's keep this going. honestly speaking, you don't need to do much whenever it comes to the tricep workouts. I do 2 to 3 workouts. I use this attachment single-handed, and then over the head with tricep pushdowns. So, yeah. Today's video is more of like me getting adjusted to using a camera. This is the Sony ZV-1F, and it's actually a pretty good camera. I enjoyed fucking around with it today. Just my issue is it's having a hard time adjusting to the color purple apparently. Especially if everything is so bright. It's just having a hard time adjusting. You know? Look at that. I feel like even my iPhone camera, and keep in mind that was a front camera, is having an easier time adjusting to the footage. So hopefully when I go in the editing process, it doesn't look as bad as it looks like right now. But we shall see. Alright, y'all, let's keep going. Alright, y'all, so I think I'm starting to figure it out a little bit. It does actually kind of fuck with it. It's a little bit of a plug and play kind of thing, but we're gonna get the hang of it, yo. I'm gonna be using that camera for all of my fucking footage because I have unlimited storage. I can buy battery packs. It just makes a lot of sense for me. Once I get a microphone, I'll be able to go just about everywhere with this bitch. So, fucking solid it up. Let's keep this going, yo. This will be my last set on tricep pushdowns with the cable tip. And then from there, we'll swap to something else. Let's see what we got going on today. Look at those arms. You wanna know the one secret to building muscle over time? It's the one secret not enough people talk about, honestly speaking. And it's not anabolic steroids. It's consistency. Being consistent over a long period of time will make you 10 times better than most people and most endeavors. Because oftentimes you don't have to be better than everybody in the moment. All you have to do is outlast them. And by outlasting, you will be the best. And honestly, there's gonna be a part 2 to this video. I'm gonna drop the workout vlog later today after I finish editing it. I got 2 videos I gotta edit before this one, and then I'm gonna make a podcast style type shit. You know what I mean? Look at that beard. I got that porn stash going. Alright, y'all. Alright. What else should we do? We'll go ahead and figure out what else we're gonna be doing today, and then we'll keep it going from there. Alright, y'all. I'll see you in the next shot. Alright, y'all. We're gonna do a burner set for the tricep extensions because the other day I was actually playing around with the attachments, and I realized that when it's a curved attachment like that, and I push down, I feel it right here, right? But if I go like that, I feel it more on the inside one. I don't know how to describe that feeling, but for me, I feel like that's what I feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it on this one, and we're gonna go 3 sets of 10 on this one. And honestly speaking, I'm very decarbed, unmotivated. I'm complaining like a fucking bitch. So we're gonna go ahead and power through these sets, and I'll see you at the house, alright? I'll see you in a second. Peace. Alright, y'all. Now we're gonna keep the same concept in mind, but now we're switching to the downward, the bottom one. And with curls, essentially. Alright, let's do one more set. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do 30 minutes walking, and I'll see y'all back in the post now. Alright, y'all. Peace. Alright, y'all. So I finally get why people say that running kills your gains. Apparently that anytime you're doing some kind of low low intensity cardio, that's burning fat, okay? Anything like, right now I'm walking 30, I'm gonna walk for 30 minutes so I can burn fat. But yeah, walking, hiking and things like that, that burns fat. Anytime you do something high intensity, like either high intensity running, sprints, or even, not necessarily sprints, because sprints burn glycogen that's inside of your something. And then anytime you do any kind of anaerobic workouts like a muscle group, like benching or anything like that, it actually burns carbohydrates so your body can get a quick burst of energy. And then, now, the reason they say running kills your gains, if you run for long distances, like I was actually running for an hour, like, what was that, like 2-3 weeks back, and they say that whenever you're running long distances, like marathons and shit like that, your body could use your muscle fibers, your fat. It basically can use anything it needs in order to burn that and turn it into fuel. So yeah, if you're running long distances, effectively you are burning muscle. You know what I mean? Running kills your gains. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this walk done. You know what I mean? I gotta go ahead and do this. I'm currently, let me see, time lapsed. 2 minutes in. That's it. So once this is done, I'll go ahead and see the rest of y'all. Alright y'all, so that's practically the end of my video today. And it's gonna be a pose down. Right now, this arm day, kind of a shit arm day, but you know, the work over the years that is still showing out. So this is after a shit arm day. I just finished up my cardio, and now I'm just gonna give a quick update. Let's see. Let's get this much stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and do that again. Alright y'all, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's arm day, even though it was rather short, please go ahead and show the channel some love. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you enjoy the content, make sure to go ahead and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any single video that I have coming out. Alright y'all, that's all I got for today. Peace.